Hi, I'm Dani Patel. I'm a second year majoring in cell and molecular biology and minoring in history. So before any important mission, it's really important to check all your vitals because you're hoping for the best mission, the best outcome, that's everything. And in that attempt, you're always looking for the first best, never a second best. So let's all pretend you're part of a big mission, and this is Mission Dani. I was born in '96 in Chicago, but I moved a lot. I moved to India, moved back to Chicago, and then finally in Florida. Growing up, it was just me and my mom and my dad. And then finally I got a little sister. It was awesome. Was an only child, did everything on my own. But then I had someone else to be with, someone to play with, someone to hang out with, someone to do everything with. And our crazy eccentric family was always there too. We did everything together. Be at weddings, go to family dinners. We were truly, really happy. Growing up, we traveled a lot. My parents' value and their passion for different cultures stimulated us to travel. On weekends, we would go to different states, Europe during Thanksgiving breaks, and long extended periods of time we would go to Asia or back to our homeland. Going to all of these different places allowed us to be accustomed to different cultures and respect what people have to offer. It was a really happy childhood, but then I went in high school. And I was just one small fish in a really, really big pond. And I came from constant highs in my life. I was excelling at school, I had friends, but I wanted more friends, and I was driven to social acceptance. And in that, I changed who I was. My motto became, fake it till you make it. I did anything and everything so I could have friends. I decided I would dress differently, just to fit in. I would listen to the type of music they wanted to listen to so I would fit in. I became a version of myself just because I wanted friends and I wanted to be known, like any other high schooler. So I had a best friend, but I wasn't her best friend. I was always her second best friend. I had people hang out with, but I wasn't the first person they wanted to hang out with. I was always the second person they wanted to hang out with. So in this attempt to retain mediocre friendships, I became second best not only to those around me, but to myself. And everyone says there's like one event that defines you as a person. And that came my junior year of high school. I was bullied by my best friend. But instead of breaking out, I stayed. I stayed her best friend. She called me fat, so I stopped eating. She called me ugly, so I started wearing makeup. She called me dumb, so I started doing better in school. And that's just what it all led down to because I wanted friends. It was something I really, really wanted. And it sucks that I did. But then finally, my senior year of high school, I found a really, really good friend from a different social circle with different values and different goals. And it just worked. She saw the best in me and I saw the best in her. And she appreciated me for who I was. So the little things changed. I started dressing the way I wanted to dress. I started listening to the music I wanted to listen to. And I did better in school because I wanted to do better in school. I didn't want to do better in school for the people that had told me I wasn't smart enough. And I graduated. Awesome? Perfect. Then I finally went to New York. This was the first time I went to a different place all on my own. Growing up, I traveled a lot with my family, like I said before. But this time, I went on my own with a friend. And in this place, I was my most confident. All the self-esteem and the confidence that was minute and didn't exist in high school was brought up again because I was on my own. And it was a limelight into what USF would be like. So my first year was good. I had friends, but I wasn't happy because I had the fears that I was second best for them. So I leaped out of my comfort zone my sophomore year and I joined a sorority. And through it, it sounds really cliche that you find your home away from home, and I don't think I found my home away from home, but I found my best friend through it. Okay, so I found my best friend.
You got it, Dani. You can do this.
best friend who we became best friends over a love of puppies. Sounds silly, but she pushes me into being the best. She's laughing at me right now. She pushes me into being the best person I can be because she sees potential in me. She's there for me when I need to cry. She's there when I need to laugh, and she's always there when I need to do homework. And we spend a lot of time together. But she's my first best friend, and I'm her first best friend, and it means a lot to me. So while I'm reaching my full potential and I'm becoming my first best for myself, I may not be ready for takeoff, but I'm slowly getting there. Thank you.